Welcome to the Association 100. I'm Colin Gallagher, coming to you from the 2024 ASC Annual Conference, and I'm really excited to welcome Heather Schaefer, Director of Marketing for NAFA Fleet Management. Heather, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here today.
Awesome. So I'm really excited to chat because over the last 2 years, NAFA has done a lot.
Yeah.
So you successfully transitioned to a regional membership model. You also streamlined your bylaws to be more inclusive. Tell me some strategies and best practices, because I think what impresses me most is your membership is all bought in. They're excited. They like the changes. They're happy with it. That sounds like a dream for any association trying to make these changes. So how did you do it? And what would you tell other associations to help them making similar changes?
So we did dive right in. The most important thing that we did was we talked to our members and we listened to the members. We listened to their wants and their needs and how the industry has been evolving. So the strategic approach that we took is to, be dynamic storytellers, tell them the story, be transparent with the information that we were communicating. We wanted to create a more inclusive association for our members. So some of our members that couldn't previously serve in membership volunteer leadership positions now can. And by creating the storytelling, the sound bites, the one NAFA approach really helped us achieve our goals.
I love that. I love that you listen to your members, and I love that you are willing to make those changes, because I think in associations, it's so often this is how we've always done it. And you guys let that go. And you said, we're going to be what our members need today.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. With the support of our board of directors, we were able to do that. And we are thriving right now with a one NAFA approach, bringing all members together, creating the unity that will help us drive the industry forward.
That's great. So thinking about the industry and positioning, you guys have also really started focusing on building those relationships with trade reporters, whether it's, for media interviews, for partnerships at your conferences. Tell me about how you've done that and how it's helping visibility and positioning an industry for NAPA.
So we had started off just doing a press release here and there. So there was a great opportunity for us to really develop and strengthen these relationships. So we started off by reaching out. We created a potential list of media within the industry, and we reached out to them, and we have continued to do that consistently to keep our organization front of mind within our trade press. We also have been a bit proactive rather than waiting for the media to come to us with opportunities for interviews. We are creating a platform where we invite the media to come and have a conversation with us. Have our CEO do quarterly media connection calls. That's what we have formally named these. And it provides an opportunity. It's basically a dialogue where we focus on a specific topic. We invite our subject matter experts into the conversation, and it's an open platform for the media to ask them questions. And then it creates this open dialogue. And a lot of times after the fact, we get follow-up questions that create the door for future interviews and opportunities for us to be featured and strengthen that relationship with the media. Another thing that we have done that has been a huge success, we have been very busy, yes, is at our annual meeting, we created a media day event. So it's basically where news within the industry happens. And it's 10 to 15 minute announcements from our exhibiting companies. And the media has an opportunity to hear from a dozen or so exhibiting companies in a very short window of time. And it helps to create that news and to really position our event as the place where exhibitors want to announce news. And then it helps strengthen our perception within the industry as being the place where news is announced and released.
All those pieces come together to really make you the go-to source.
Absolutely.
Well, so
And you know what we're doing now is we're actually creating a subject matter expert, a spokesperson list, because we've received so many requests for interviews that we're now getting a bit bottlenecked with finding these resources for us. Yes. So we're creating that list. So at a moment's notice, when we do receive an inquiry for an interview or a subject matter expert, we can go to this list immediately, and then we can respond more timely and proactively.
That's fantastic. The last thing I want to talk to you about, so you all are seeing membership growth in a time when a lot of associations are not. And your conference, I mean, I believe that was a record post-COVID for attendees
Mhm.
at your last annual conference.
Mhm.
What do you also everyone wants to know that. And what is working to engage these members, to get people excited, to have them join, to have them fun at the conference? What do you suggest?
So it's a lot of, again, going back to listening to our members, asking them, opening up that dialogue and having that collaborative approach. It's not just collaborating with our members. It's not just collaborating with exhibitors, but it's also collaborating with other organizations and other publications within this space. So looking at a 360 view of all of the stakeholders that we currently work with. And it's being innovative. It's engaging within the members. It's creating value. So every idea that comes to the table, we're looking at it from the value perspective of who does it value. We want to make sure that where we're putting our efforts have value for the attendees, for the exhibitors, and for the association overall.
It's so smart. I love it. And I can't wait to see what you guys do over the next year.
Should be exciting.
So, well, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.